but I want to portray it in a way that feels more authentic. And I loved that. I'm super proud of you for making that choice and sticking it out.
I think that was great, by the way. You doing
Thanks.
Maeve? Sorry,
Maeve.
Terrified of that. Also, very sexy.
Really?
Well, when you got your boobs out, I was like, whoa!
My boobs looked good. I was like, they look good, those boobs. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
They looked good. I was like, girls, well done.
Honeymoon.
Yeah. Do you think it would be outside, though, in the cold?
No, I think we do it in the spring.
Because there are other months. You're right. You're right. I forgot that there are other months.
Yeah, and Waverly would have like a big bouquet of wildflowers or something.
Have you read the news about Calgary
Yeah, it's snowing.
already?
It's
and it's going to be the worst winter on record. Good.
Good.
What was the question I got asked in the Truth and Dare? What did I get asked there?
You had to ask any cast member
Did I?
a question. We were at Comic-Con doing an interview for Sci-Fi.
No, wait. There is something in this, you guys. So what? She asked me. What?
Who's she?
The question
Okay, guys. Whoa. I'm gonna get this out properly. So, I thank you. I do got this. So, in that Truth or Dare thing, it was ask a question that you. Something along those lines, yeah? And then that question was in the EPK interview. Do you not remember?
Oh. I don't remember now.
Well,
I
Alison
remember a lot
asked
of
me,
things that I do though. So.
and the first thing that came to my head was that, but it took a while.
So did you answer that to Allison and then you did it again on the...
Well, I answered it to Alison, and then of course, that was the only thing that I had in my head at the thing. So then I was like, and I asked it again in front of you, which was the worst move ever. And the minute it came out, I was like, swallow myself into the ground. Because I think that I said to Alison, don't put that on, don't release that.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it ever came out. Did it come out? No. So she listened to me, sweetheart. And that's the end of the story. So
Don't be embarrassed. I really don't want you to be embarrassed. It's so not.
Well, it's like what else are you supposed to ask during that question? Like one thing that you've never asked anyone. I always ask everyone everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't
I'm
know what
just
I
like
would have
super open and honest. Yeah.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold.
What impact have the two of you had on one another, and what does it mean to have each other in your lives? Not my question, guys.
We've been on such a journey, haven't we?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it to be with anyone else, that's for sure.
Me too.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
I think like we were brought together for many, many reasons, I think, to teach each other all sorts of things.
Yeah, I think the impact that you've had on my life, like even just, I think about you so often in trying to be like a better person and be a better version of I know it sounds like, but I mean it very honestly, like, I feel like you've infiltrated my moral character. And I think that's a really big thing to affect in somebody. And I often think of you and I'm like making big decisions, and I think you've right? I think you've really like strengthened my resolve to, I think just watching you like stick so true to your values, and I think not being, being afraid, but in a way that you're not afraid to face or greet head on, I think has been like very, what's the word? Like it's really affected the person I've grown into. Incredible amount.
I really appreciate that. And Kai, you've gone.
You don't have to say anything.
No, I know. But like I've said it before many times, but Kat has such a strength about her that I hadn't really seen with many women before in my life in many ways. Like, and it's so inspiring to see like how you just, yeah, you have just like a strength and like a grace about you that I find so incredibly inspiring. And as a woman who is like working in the business and everything, and I feel like in many ways, especially with the business side of things, like, God, I have so much to learn from you. And yeah, I mean, there's so many things. We've gone on such a crazy journey from the beginning. But just like having you there by my side when I have been feeling, it's interesting that you say that like I have a strength and like a bravery, because I've always felt like the more vulnerable of the two of us in many ways, and like just having you there like as a rock to like hold my hand sometimes was like just exactly what I needed. And had I not had you there, I probably wouldn't have been able to step up and do those things in the same way.
Who is more likely to make the bed every morning?
Zero hesitation on this one.
There was like no hesitation.
No, none.
All right, who is
Why? Because
Why the no hesitation?
Because I think Waverly would be more like, just leave it, it's fine, let's go like grab breakfast first. And Nicole would be like, but it's untidy. I don't know.
Really? I think that's
there's
more
also,
you.
Like,
I'm a savage.
Actually, you
no.
know what's funny?
You're the opposite,
See, this
yeah.
is the thing. I'm not, like, my hotel room is like a bomb went off in it right now. Because when I don't have anyone to account to or, like, consider someone else that I'm sharing a space with someone, I let loose. I don't make the bed. But I think, but with cops, I think there is, like, Nicole was a cadet, I think, and I think there's, like, a discipline that's there that she takes pride in.
But I have to say
Okay.
that I do think that they would see eye to eye on living together, because I do think that Waverly likes her space to be well kept.
Oh, I think so too. I just think Nicole would just...
Babe, if you want to do the bed, that's fine. That's fine.
You're gonna
You can
let that
take
one
it.
go. You're like, you can take it, it's fine.
You can do the
What
bed,
would
that's
you
fine.
do? What would Waverly do? Would she do like, who would cook?
Place the pillows afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a group effort.
Yeah.
Good to go. So you ready?
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. I thank
Grounding energy is like the perfect balance to remind Waverly to just like be present in the moment. When she gives those heart eyes, it's like you get sucked in, you know what I mean?
I really do. I said this in an interview once. We do love each other. And just because it's not a romantic or like very much. And I think that's what you guys do.
Because it's true, like it's crazy how much of a journey we've been on. Like we've both been given this beautiful gift of telling the story and affecting people in some way. And you know, it just so happened that little Dom from Bristol and Kat from came together and just completely different walks of life. And so yeah, it's been an amazing journey. And I think that you're exactly right now. You know, people, at the beginning, people were so shocked that I was British, and I remember it was like thinking back to that. Now everyone obviously knows I'm British. It's so rare that somebody hasn't seen an interview or something. So it's exactly what.
So it's not like you guys are imagining something. It's you do feel the love between two people who have been through so much together, and our lives have changed at the same time, and we've watched each other and how that's affected us, and watched that incredible shift, and we'll never be the same. And I think when you go through that with someone so intimately, either you're gonna hate each other or you're gonna love each other.
It would be terrible if we didn't like each other.
I was wondering if you could tell us what was your first impression of each other in real life?
Sure. I was really nervous to meet Kat because it was a big build-up for me. I knew that my girlfriend was coming on the show, and I was like, is it gonna be? And I kept asking Emily and asking the producers, like, who they chose. Yeah, I do remember. They just said, we've got this girl who was one of the only people that came in and was just, like, so confident.
I literally remember the night before this audition saying to my partner Ray, I was like, I'm never gonna get this. So I think
that's
that's
why
why
you
I was
got
so
it.
confident, 'cause I was like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, ooh, I'm so excited. And then you turned up when you were getting your hair done, and I was on set filming. And obviously it's all near the beginning, and so I was really nervous anyway all the time. And you rocked up with your cap, and you were getting your hair done, so your hair was all back, and you looked so cool. I was like, oh no, she's gonna think I'm such a geek. Yeah, oh, big time. I'll never forget it. And I went into Shamir's, like, knocked on, I was like, my girlfriend's here, my girlfriend's here. And he's like, oh yeah, what do you think? She hot? She's really hot, like, oh my god. And it was, thinking back, I was like, she's so cool, though, like, oh my god. And, yeah, you just had, like, this really grounded energy. I remember thinking, wow, she's really tall and, like, just, like, she got this.
And I remember meeting you and just thinking you were really fun and kind. Like, I immediately liked you. And I immediately was like, we can be friends. This is going to be okay. But I knew that we were going to get along, which was my biggest fear. I was like, what if we don't like each other? How are we going to pretend? You know? I remember thinking, that you were very kind and warm and welcoming, and I felt immediately at ease. Yeah.
Thank you.
You didn't miss anything. You just said that felt like an eternity ago.
And that we feel like different people.
So, first, from one Shania, he'd like to know, what is Wayport's dream first date?
I think we would go to a carnival. I'm sorry, I should clarify, this might be a language barrier. No, what I mean by a carnival is like with rides and stuff. Like a fair. What do you guys do? Do they call it like carnival? Okay, cool, I like that. Yeah. That would be cute, yeah. Like a Ferris wheel, probably first kiss on the top. When are we going? You know what I think? I think at first our intimate scenes were the most challenging because I was just so concerned with getting it all right and doing and making them really great. But now I feel relieved when I see that on the call sheet because I feel I'm so comfortable now. And it's like we have our groove and
you've got your character, obviously you're not actually that person, and it sometimes feels, you know, when you work with someone and it just feels like they're not quite looking at you. Do you ever look at you? No, I'm always looking at you. Oh my god.
You have kissed the 3 girls on the show, which I'm sure the majority of people in here also want to do. But the real question is, who's the best?
Come on, there's not even a shadow of a question of a doubt.
To be fair, the girls didn't really get a chance.
No. To be fair, and like we discussed this the other day, it's like it's very different when we kiss because we've really got like